Alright, so this is going to be another little bit of an NBA 2K update for my career. I will say I finally switched over to being a center. I did my storyline the first time as a point guard, realizing my skills. This game, not to mention the way I like to play, is best suited as a center. I worked my way through playing really decently to just getting the hustle points. I didn't get anything but rebound dunks for a while. I do have a kind of a weird setup for my center. I started my career as an outside shooter from a center, so my speed is ridiculously low. The cap for it, really low. But to compensate, I'll be able to shoot a 3 and medium range pretty good. Right now, all I am is pick and rolls. I can pop from close range or I can dunk, kind of. To be decided. Jury's kind of out on that one. Let's see how many games I'm in through. Oh, I didn't even know All-Star voting started yet. Yep, nowhere near. About 20 games through, it looks like. December 9th. Gonna face New York. I've already made connections with the team owner, so I get to choose my sounds and my jerseys.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. We're glad to have you
I
with
will
us
say
on
I
2K
really
Sports. Our
there's a
game
few
tonight
improvements
featuring
to
the
this
New York
game
Knicks
that I'm not
as
sure
they go up
approved.
against the Golden State Warriors.
The fact that the
They have a
halftime
nice
show
roll continuing right now for Golden
and the
State.
pregame
They
show
have been
you
a
cannot
team on
skip
a
through.
mission this season. Best record in the NBA. We're getting deep into
I
the
mean, it's
schedule
cool
now,
that it's a
and they
new feature,
continue
but it
playing
means the load
dominant
time is
basketball.
ridiculously bad.
Let's talk about Klay Thompson. One of the best
I
wings in the
understand it's to
NBA.
help support
Might
all
be
the
most
additional
complete
features,
shooting
which is
guard
cool,
in
but at the
league.
same
Most
time,
complete? What do you think?
I would have to say most complete, and you know, what
adding
I
a
really
weight
like about this
line
game, especially playing next to Steph Curry.
with a
when you
little
play
sideshow isn't
with
really
a guy that has a little bit
that
more,
great.
You tend to steal a little bit what they're doing. So, you know, his ball handling is definitely getting better. He can help with the.
But I'm gonna stop talking. Lack of skills, or my skills do some talking, or lack thereof.
We're coming at you from beautiful New York City as the Knicks prepare to take the home court. The New York Knicks come into this one after a win against the Pistons. And that was a serious blowout. Not too many people can claim that they saw that coming.
You know, they played well enough to win, but to be honest with you, I just felt like their opponent's defensive performance was shaky at best.
Yeah, I'd go along with that, Greg. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard for it as they should have.
Now Golden State's starting five. Thompson is the 2 with Barnes at the 3. Green is out there with the beast, and it's Curry in at the 1.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Now here's Aflalo. Last game we saw him score 14. Here's Porzingis, picked by Williams. Just 5 to shoot. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Curry against Calderon. That's a 2 from Barnes. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
Assisted by Stephen Curry.
Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a win against the Pacers in Indiana.
And Kevin, you know, they showed how important it is to have a strong bench. I mean, when you are on the road, that depth is vital. I think they really utilized the second unit to extend their offensive assault and just really wore down their opponent.
And guys, I think what you saw from them throughout the game was teamwork. This is a team. Regardless of who was out there on the floor at any given time, they got it done. And that has to make you feel good as a group.
Here is Calderon. Harrison Barnes picking up that last basket. Porzingis can't hit. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Clark, their offense has been great here.
Yeah, I love the way they've looked really strong and together.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance. Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
I don't know. Maybe they're still working out the kinks on D, because that clearly was a breakdown.
A chance now to go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to visit with Kurt Rambis.
A big factor in this game, he said, is how well they do to contain the young shooter Klay Thompson, saying Thompson can really give you trouble coming off screens. We got to have all-out energy fighting to stay on his hip, and then we need to pressure on the ball handler to try and delay the pass. Kevin, both jobs are hard.
Thank you, Doris. And Lopez throws it down.
And did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screenplay. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, that took the defender
I will say
right out of the play.
each team,
And
it's
so
different,
here's New York. They trail
but I'm
by
a 7'3" center, so
Kicks to a Flalo.
I specialize in rebounds and
Back to
blocks.
Calderon.
Not really
Passes
that
to
offensive
Porzingis.
powerhouse yet.
Some nice passing by New York here, and Thompson sends it back to the middle. Williams with the block. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Porzingis. And it's blocked. And now Barnes running the floor all by himself. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 8 points for Barnes. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Warriors.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
Warriors ball. Knicks fans, these are your Knicks City answers.
So for the Knicks, Biyombo, he's checked in for Lopez. Knicks trail by 6. And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Barnes and Green are the forward set. McCallum is out there with Ian Clark, and it's the Beast in at the 5 spot. And whenever Freak finds himself in New York, Clark, you can always bet on seeing his mom and dad in the stands watching him play.
Well, Freak is somewhat the pride of New York with his roots and ties to the city. When they own you, they embrace you, you're theirs. And it's always nice to see a player getting that kind of love from his hometown fans.
McCallum, the pass to the Beast. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top, but instead he'll shoot free throws.
And that's really just smart basketball. You send a poor foul shooter to the line.
Yeah, and he was on his way to sending that one down, so the play is definitely to foul right there, which he did.
Porzingis, he's checked in for Bismack Biyombo. Both free throws good from the Beast. New York trailing. Outside Williams. Here's Calderon. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
Warriors leading by 3. Here's the screen. McCallum, the pass to the Beast. Hook shot on the way. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
You know
Got
what,
that
guys? I
Kareem
mean,
Skyhooker.
taking that shot in that kind
Finally
of
dropping for me
situation
once.
shows you the kind of confidence he has in his
Pure
hook
luck,
shot.
but
To the inside. Here's Scott. Can't hit. And Golden State will go the other way with it. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
Yeah, and taking on an interconference foe, certainly not a rival. They're the better team, and they showed it, winning both matchups last season.
Right you are. I mean, winning the games they were supposed to win. No doubt they'll look to continue that tonight. You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Here's McCallum to the left wing. And it goes through once again. Nice hit there from the Beast. The Beast's got 6 in the quarter. Calderon dishes to Williams. They set the pick. Back to Calderon. Kicks it to Williams. Just 4 to shoot. 8 feet away. It's blocked. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pacers was just a man on a mission. He ended with 20 points and really caused problems for shooters with his shot blocking, swatting away any look at the basket. Absolutely incredible numbers from him in a monstrous game.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified.
Yeah, I think they'll be a little afraid. I mean, anybody who saw that game has to still be in awe of what he was able to do. Just absolutely dominant.
Boy, I tell you, he was in such a rhythm and on a roll.
It's always fun when you can
all by himself.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment.
Smith checked in for New York. Flalo comes in for Williams.
He's so tough to guard. He can fake you one way and then just spin right by you.
Calderon against Curry. In the corner, Flalo with it. Rebound by the Beast.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag him.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And the foul on Kyle O'Quinn. That's his. And so that's the end of the first half.
Kevin, I'm here with
And this is the next part that they really got to patch, so that way you don't have to be subjected to such annoyance. This cool feature, need to make an option so we can just opt out of it. Because it's cool for the first like 5-10 times. Once you're like 20 games in, the magic of hearing the same kind of speech while you stare at your stats, not really appealing at all.
He's going to have a few more.
Knicks trail by 12. We've got Robin Lopez. Porzingis is out there with Williams. Then there's Calderon, and it's Flalo in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Kurt Rambis. Pass to Porzingis. New York moving it around. It's deflected. Curry with it. And stolen by Flalo. Curry against Calderon. Lopez, a screen on Curry. To the wing right side. Now the pass to Williams. Here's Porzingis. He's covered by Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. Down low. Here's Lopez. That falls. Nice feed this time from Jose Calderon. Calderon's got 6 assists here tonight. Here's Barlow. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Calderon against Curry. Now here's Calderon. Not a lot of room. Here's Porzingis, and he uses the glass on the layup. Porzingis has got 9.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Here's Curry. Here's Barlow. And they convert at last on attempt number 3. The Beasts got the lead up to 12 now for the Warriors. They set the pick. Here's Lopez. Here now is the 2K leaderboard. Over the past month, these teams have tortured opponents.
Klay Thompson, you're killing me. I had an easy stop.
Good defense isn't fun to watch. This has been impressive. The last few weeks, they've been able to get after it and be active and come up with more steals than normal.
And the first one at the line is good. The Knicks making a switch here. O'Quinn's checked in. And he can't hit the second. Warriors leading by 11. Curry with it. Now guarded by Afflalo. Here's Thompson. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Their second half has started quite well. They've been good on 3 of their first 4 attempts.
New York's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Curry against Calderon. Lopez right side. He feeds it to Afflalo. And the 3 off target.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
And here's Calderon. Harrison Barnes getting it to go from deep. The feed to O'Quinn. Wants to get it to Afflalo and does. Using his post move to get the 2 points. Afflalo's got his second bucket. Warriors have gotten 4 of their first 5 second half shots to fall. 80% since the break. There's the screen. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Offline with his 3. On the wing, Williams, covered by Barnes. Here's Lopez, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That one on Thompson.
Looks like it.
The Knicks have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them.
At the line for 2.
First free throw is good. Mike Scott's checked in for New York. The Warriors also with a sub. Andrew Bogut checked in for Harrison Barnes. Both free throws good from Lopez. Warriors leading by 12. Curry passes to the Beast. He dishes it to Bogut. Here's the Beast. 14 points for him. Stolen by O'Quinn.
All right.
Scott against Green.
Andrew Bogus is just completely horrible spacing, and I just lost the ball 2 times and a turnover because, yeah.
Just 5 on the clock. New York, no good that time either.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Here's the Beast. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. The Beast's got 16 points. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr was going over with his team. He told his guys that their offense needed to run through the Beast. Coach is looking for him to take on a lot of responsibility when they've got the ball, to be a leader at the offensive end. Those are likely not the last adjustments they make today, guys. There's still time left in this one. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Here's the beast, covered by Biyombo. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And now let's have a look
First
at
get him with the pump fake, get by him, force him to foul.
Last month, Klay Thompson, number 1.
And you know, 2 guard is where we traditionally find the best shooters in our league, and he's no exception to that rule. I mean, look at the success he's having from 3-point range.
And Greg, the key to that success for me is his constant movement without the ball. I mean, he works extremely hard to create and find the space he needs to get his shot off.
The Knicks making a switch here. Smith is checked in. Calderon dishes to Afflalo. 1:11 left to play in the third. Calderon, that's good. Now here's Curry. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Curry's got 6.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Calderon, that's for 2. Cannot hit. The Warriors go the other way with it.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Knicks trail by 19. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Six to shoot. They set the screen. Shoots off the screen, and it's sent back by Bogut. And here we go, Thompson heading to the hoop. And that one's good. Thompson's got 12 points in the game.
Great hustle to turn the block shot into a fast break hoop. That's a big-time play.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much
Guess I got the half-court shot because even though Curry in real life can hit those like no one's business, in the game can't hit them to save his life. But some of the worst shooters, including centers, can pop a full-court shot. Perfect swish. Steph Curry? He's Steph Curry. He doesn't need to make it. He can't hit a 3. Gotta love that 2K logic.
And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Warriors leading by 21, and Golden State looking at who they've got. Barlow, he's in at power forward. Ian Clark out there with Curry. Then there's Harrison Barnes. And it's Ezeli in at the 5, roaming the paint. Curry, good. Curry's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the
Steph
Warriors.
over here making it look like we're playing Dancing with the Stars. Oh, didn't make it back in time.
Defense has been just as good.
He's over there dancing all on praising when I get schooled.
Yeah, and they're doing it in hostile territory, too. I mean, don't forget about that part of it, which makes it even more impressive.
And so here is Golden State following the score by New York. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Afflalo outside. Now the dish to Calderon. 5 to shoot. And Afflalo kicks to Williams. For 3, Calderon. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half.
If we can get Curry the ball, make Coach like.
Robin Lopez is checked in for Jason Smith. Warriors leading by 20. Curry kicks to Ezeli. Dishes it to Curry. Shot clock at 6. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Here's Barlow. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
I mean, he is just demoralizing his opponent right now on the backboard. They didn't want anything to do with him on that possession, almost like they were just giving up on the play.
Here's Porzingis. No good.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Here's Clark. No good on the triple. New York's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Curry against Calderon. Here's Porzingis. Warriors with the rebound. The Beasts got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's the screen. Off the pick. Curry's shot is good. Curry's got 6 in the quarter.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Now here's Calderon. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Calderon against Curry. Again, Golden State.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Feeds it to Lopez. And stolen by Barnes. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. It's tipped and stolen by Afflalo. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Calderon for 3. Kept alive by New York. And the rejection by Ezeli.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
There's a screen. Curry. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Curry's got 10 points now just in this quarter. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've gotten out in the transition. And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
He kicks it to Clark. With some art, and a great assist by Curry as that one
I
goes
thought
in.
that wasn't good.
Curry's got his assist totals piling up, 11 now for him.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Warriors.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today, you know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting, Greg, will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. So I think the next game will be hotly contested.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for the Beast. And the way he rebounded, he surely was a spark for the team as he was securing everything that came off the iron.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Smith checked in for Lopez. Mike Scott comes in for Porzingis. And it's checked in for Derek Williams. And it's Grant in for Aaron Afflalo.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Screen by Smith. Grant kicks to Scott, 14 feet away, and the Knicks good for 2. Here's McCallum. Puts one up from 19. No luck. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an
I'm
awful
going to
lot
end
about
the
this
video
team.
here.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin,
If you guys
just a
like this video, feel free to hit that
all the
like
way
button.
around.
And always, I'm adding new stuff,
This is
so
Kevin
feel free to
Harlan saying
subscribe.
thank you for